This is what Google Maps says.
Why is it over here? I thought it'd be down by Fowler.
I stand now before Belle Cemetary. Light hills and a beautiful lake view surround the many graves inside. But at night, it takes on a new tone. Most would consider it to be a beautiful place of rest for the souls of loved ones. But is something more sinister lurking beneath the surface? The story of a family long forgotten. A tragic suicide lost to the unforgiving flow of time. The talk of urban legends? Maybe. Or maybe. Quite possibly. We have blood on our hands. Originally built in 1851 and called Henshaw Place, the cemetery was moved here from its original location in Fowler Park. Some of the graves here date all the way back to the early 1800s. It's believed to have housed the bodies of over 90 soldiers who fought in the American Civil War. Overall, cemetery is the final resting place of about 8,000 dead. But according to eyewitness reports, one might not be as dead as we think.
All right, ready? Comfortable?
Yep.
Mr. Corcoran, correct?
Yeah, that's me.
Do you believe in ghosts?
No, I don't. I don't think that they're real.
Elaborate.
I just think that it's kind of stupid and childish. I don't really think that they're real. I don't really see much evidence of them, so I don't really think that they exist.
You don't think it's possible at all that other beings could exist beyond this realm?
No. Again, we don't really see much evidence of them. I don't really think that they're real. There's not much proof.
What do you know about the Belle Cemetery?
I know that a lot of people are buried there. I've been there a few times, but otherwise outside of that, I don't really know much else.
Do you think that the stories about the statue being haunted are at all plausible?
No, I don't think so at all. I think that that's quite literally a myth or an urban legend.
So you think these paranormal activities are plausible?
Oh, of course they're plausible. So they're 100% true. Ghosts are real.
Are you aware of the events at the Belle Cemetery?
Oh, I am. It's really messed up. You ever seen that? You've seen that statue of that angel with the blood? That's ghosts.
Some say that that's the ghost of Mary Nathusius, who drowned herself in Fowler Lake.
Yeah.
All right.
Day 2.
Day 2. We're heading over to the cemetery now because it closes after dark. So we're going to get the shot of the statue and Sam's monologue. We have found tumbleweed. This is spooky. Right next to the cemetery. Isn't that kind of weird? This is Fowler Lake. I think we should be recording. That's kind of weird. We're not making this up. We just heard like a weird laugh and then like a lightning strike, and clearly it's...
You don't say we're not making this up. I stand now in front of the statue of Mary Nathusius, the young woman who is said to have drowned herself in Fowler Lake.
Wait, say that again.
There are holes in the eyes of the statue.
It's said that if you touch the statue, Mary will judge you. And if you're more good than bad, you will live. But if you're more bad than good, you'll die. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Ben Mickelson. My grandma lives next to the Belle Cemetery.
Can you give a brief description of your strange experience?
So when I was 14, I was at my grandparents' house. It was nighttime. My dog Mocha started barking at the door. I figured she must have seen something outside, And so I let her out. Maybe she had to go pee. And then she just took off like a bolt right towards the cemetery. Just started barking at the water. I must have seen something. I figure maybe. I don't know.
Do you think the rumors about Mary could be true?
Yeah.
Can you introduce yourself?
My name's Hudson.
Can you tell us your story?
I can. It's a little bit scary, but so I was walking with my buddy Ian Wheezy, and it was a very scary night that night. It was dark. There's fog everywhere. We were walking to the Belle Cemetary, and I believe in ghosts, but my friend Ian does not. So I was being very respectful in the cemetery, not saying anything, and just walking. And Ian, being Ian, decided to yell out at the graves. And sure enough, I heard a yee coming from one of the graves. And I got very scared. I ran. And Ian walked back and still yelled at the grave. And I've never gone there since.
Do you believe the stories about Mary?
Yeah, of course I believe the stories about Mary. Mary, very scary.
Adjacent to the statue, a small walkway takes us down to the edge of Fowler Lake, where it's often said that the apparition of Mary Nathusius can be seen standing at the water's edge. It's here that she re-enters the lake to submerge herself in the murky shallows once more. A tall tale spun from the yarn of those with the desire to see something beyond this mortal realm? Maybe. But real or not, her story lives on in the hearts and minds of those with the desire to explain the unexplainable.